Okay, this is insane. Elon's latest prediction on Tesla and the future and what things are gonna be is making investors go nuts. Again, this is something that I can't comprehend, the robots. I can't comprehend it. But this is something that's looking like it's gonna become more of a reality. It's just insane. It's insane. This latest prediction really got me thinking, and it's very interesting. And it's, we gotta talk about it because as a Tesla investor, it's very important to know this so we can benefit from it, of course. But I mean, as an investor, we should know this. We should really think about this because the age of abundance is getting closer. I know that sounds crazy, but just hear me out. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, let's get down to it. So David Scott here says this: by 2030, all jobs will be replaced by AI and robots easily. I don't know what that makes you feel like, how that makes you feel, but that's insane. The US labor force is about 170 million workers. About 80 million of those jobs include hands-on work. Automated systems can work 4 shifts a week. Replacing all physical labor would require about 20 million autonomous systems, including autonomous vehicles, automated equipment, and robots. That can be accomplished easily in the next 4 years. 2029. Almost at 2030. People saying it's not physically possible to build that many systems in 4 years are delusional. So let's just talk about that. I think robot taxi is a thing. So I guess if you don't believe that, then I guess you're delusional. Suck it, Tesla bears, Tesla EQ. Anyways, let's continue with this because this is getting juicy. For comparison, 16 million cars were sold in the US last year. Cars are 20 times the mass of a humanoid robot. If robots were sold at the same rate as cars, that would be 320 million robots per year. Even a tiny fraction of that would be enough to replace all human manual labor. He has a point here. He does. Then Elon Musk replies back and says, your estimates are about right. So he agrees with him. He says that, however, intelligent robots in humanoid form will far exceed the population of humans, as every person will want their own personal R2-D2 and C3PO. Now, this sounds crazy, but it's not. If you guys remember, Henry Ford made the car. Everyone had the same question. Who wants to drive this? I gotta pay for the gas. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. It's gonna break down. It's gonna do this. Gonna do that. Kind of like what around the EVs, right? Same sayings. Fast forward 100 years. Not even 100 years. Just fast forward 30 years, 40 years. Everybody had a car. Everyone had their own personal 4 wheels and a cabin. Now, if the robots can come home, pick up your trash, cook for you, clean, do the laundry, do the dishes, do some housework, who the heck wouldn't want that? Right? I'm starting to believe that as they keep going forward. And apparently to David here, according to David here, I'm not the one that's delusional. You are. Elon continues and says that, and then there will be many robots in industry for every human to provide products and services. Ozdendura asks Elon here, when robots replace working people, how will those who become unemployed sustain their lives? Elon Musk replies back and says, there will be universal high income, not merely basic income. Everyone will have the best medical care, food, home, transport, and everything else. Sustainable abundance. So, universal high income. I've already put my thoughts on this. I don't think universal high income will be a thing. I think an income will be possible. Because here's the reality, guys, right? When these humanoid robots, I think there's going to be more opportunity than there will be jobs been taken away. Yes, jobs will be taken away. The dangerous ones will be taken away. Some useless ones that can be replaced with a robot that will be much cheaper than a human. 100%. Not questioning that. Not going against that. I agree with that. But let's think for a second. Back in 2000, when the internet was about to come online and take over the world, everybody at that time were saying that, oh my God, this internet is going to take my job. Accounting jobs are going to go away and yada, yada, yada. All these things. Well, not only did it give more jobs, but it made making money a whole lot easier. Internet became a tool to make money a whole lot easier. Today, we have a lot more self-employments because of the internet. People are making money from home. Me making YouTube videos, I make money. I post on X, I make money. I can go and make a Shopify account and sell things through Alibaba or AliExpress or whatever the heck it is. And I can make money. I can make an Amazon store. Apps, all these things all became because of the internet. The internet gave us an abundance of ideas to make new things, to make money easier, which is one of the reasons why GDP is going up faster than before, is because we have access to these things. Humanoid robots, I see the same thing. I think that with humanoid robots, it's another tool that will give us an opportunity to make money easier. Yes, some jobs, most jobs are probably going to go away, but new jobs are going to be created because of the humanoid robots. So the opportunity is going to be there. And the fact that I can just stay home and make money because of the robots and them doing things is going to be a possibility. Now, if there's going to be universal income, yes, some people can't think of their own. They have to go work for somebody. I get it. Sure, there may be income for them. But for most people who do want to solve problems and make things and be creative, I think this is a big opportunity. The future is very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. Now, there's some interesting questions here because since we're talking about universal income, it's important to get more, I would say, details to it, more information on it. So, Ons is Vertruckers, if I didn't butcher that name, says, I just have one question. Please do explain to me, like I'm 10 years old, where will the money for the salaries extra come from? How will it work? David says that sales tax will be increased to recover the money that was formerly spent by companies on wages and salaries, which makes sense because you don't have employees. You just have robots. So it's better, if you're not going to have jobs, we'll tax you more and we'll use that to pay citizens so they don't die. They can buy things. Makes sense. This money will then be distributed in the form of universal high income payments. Everyone will end up getting an income about equal to an average salary today, which is insane. Because AI and robots will be able to produce much more than humans have been capable of, output of the economy will increase dramatically and prices will drop, which will be awesome. Within a few years, the same money will be able to buy 10 times more goods and services. This is what will make it a universal high income. It starts out high, not basic, and becomes higher quickly due to rapidly increasing production. That's insane. This is the world we're going towards, guys. Now, we'll see how it turns out, but that's insane. Warren says that I generally agree with Elon on most things, but I don't see why he is confident AGI robots will lead to universal high income. I'm concerned that this is awfully close to each according to his need. And I'm concerned that many humans will wither without the need to work. Elon replies saying that this will happen whether I want it or not. I don't know. This sounds very doom and gloom. I don't know. I'm more optimistic. I see more the positive sides. I think there's going to be more tools to make money. I think there's going to be more tools to make life better and easier with these robotaxis. Robotaxis, they're part of robots, autonomous vehicles, and the Tesla bots or the bots, humanoid robots. I think they're going to become a very good tool, just like how the internet was, just like how AWS was for Amazon, just like how, all these great things we have because of the internet, we're going to have so many other great things because of humanoid robots. I think we'll be more free, is what I'm trying to say. I think that makes sense or not. And then we have Tesla here talking about abundance, sustainable abundance, which ties into his master plan part 4. Eric here says, friendly reminder that Elon Musk called his shots. 19 years ago, he posted the Tesla master plan. 9 years ago, he posted master plan part 2, which part 1 is build a sports car, use the money to build an affordable car, use that money to build even an affordable car, which is the Cybercab and the affordable model is coming out. And number 4, while doing above, also provide zero emission electric power generation options. Don't tell everyone. And we got the master plan part 2, create stunning solar roofs with seamlessly integrated battery storage, expand the electric vehicle product line to address all major segments, develop a self-driving capacity that is 10 times safer than manual via massive fleet learning, enable your car to make money for you when you aren't using it. So master plan part 1 is complete pretty much. Part 2 is, I would say, 50 to 60% complete, but by end of this year, that's going to be completed. Elon Musk reposts this, recomments on this, or requotes this saying that Tesla master plan part 2 will be complete next year. So there we go, next year. Master plan 3 was too complex for almost anyone to understand, but described how all of Earth could move to sustainable energy. Master plan part 4 will be concise. So, master plan 4. he has been saying it for, June, it was in June 2024, he mentioned that they're working on Master Plan Part 4 and it's still under development. So it must be pretty big, but I think it's pretty much what we see. It's transportation is all going to be robotaxis while providing, sustainable energy, clean energy through electric vehicles. I think it's also going to be the robots, of course, that's part of the Master Plan Part 4, and abundance of energy and life and sustainable abundance, all this kind of stuff. But also how Tesla is going to be part of the whole Elon ecosystem with the SpaceX, with the Starlink, with the XAI and Neuralink and Boring Company and so many other things that he's got going on. So Master Plan Part 4 is going to be very interesting on what it's going to be about. Very interested to see. But these predictions are crazy. And if Elon was a nobody, I wouldn't have believed him, but he is doing the things that are going that direction. And whether we want that or not, China is building all these robots. So if the US, in this case, Figure, or in my case, Tesla Optimus, if they don't get ahead, and based on some insiders that do know a thing about Optimus bots, are saying that Tesla's ahead in Optimus bots. Ahead of the Chinese, ahead of Figure, ahead of other ones, which is flipping awesome. And I do recommend you guys to check out that podcast with Robert and I. It was probably one of my favorite podcasts to date. This is the type of podcast that you would come back and listen to, not just next week, not next month, but next year, because some of the things that he spilled, from robotaxis to autonomous vehicles to Tesla, energy, everything, and the bot was the crazy thing that he was talking about. Really hurt my brain. It was one of my favorite podcasts, and I recommend everybody to watch it with a big bag of popcorn, maybe 2 bags of popcorn, because it is a bit long, but it's worth it. Sheesh is all I gotta say. Subscribe, guys, become a channel member, and get ready for this crazy world we're about to enter. Sheesh! See ya!